For that very kind introduction, this video collage of memories is what they are. And I said to Council General Siegel, I said, you know, I don't even have these pictures myself. And I remember all of these memories and events and more. It's a pleasure to be with so many friends here today to celebrate another year of Israeli independence and Israeli resilience. And I know you're going to help me in the back there, right? Yeah. Thank you. 65 years. Hasak, Hasak, Ve'ani, Hasek. Be strong, and you will be strengthened. And as wonderful as it is to be here tonight, it's also a bittersweet moment for me. This will not be the last time I celebrate Israeli independence with you. But it will be the last time I celebrate with you as your mayor. And let me just say, it's been a privilege of a lifetime to lead the city of my birth, the city where my mom raised me, to see possibility around every corner, the city of opportunity that my grandfather came to over 100 years ago. But if there's one thing in politics that never changes, it's the fact that things are changing all the time. These last 8 years have been full of surprises and unexpected twists and turns. But one thing has remained constant. There's been one thing I've always been able to count on over the years, and that is the friendship of Los Angeles' Jewish and Israeli communities. I was saying to my friend, Supervisor Zev Yaroslavsky, yes, let's acknowledge him. He's here every year. He's here at Yom HaShoah, and frankly, he's the only elected official that I can think of that in the 20 years that I have been a part of this community, he is always there. Let's give him a big hand. Now, Mark Twain famously said, you know you're real friends when the chips are down. And when the chips are down, you stood with me, whether I've been up or down, whatever the polls have said, you've been the wind beneath my back. Knowing that I've had the friendship of this community has been a significant source of strength. And when I have faced headwinds, and over the years I have faced a few, your support has always heightened my resolve. I am profoundly grateful for the special relationship we have had over the years. The many moments we've shared together will remain with me forever. Moments such as standing repeatedly with you in support of Israel and the right of Israel to defend itself. Having the honor to welcome President Shimon Peres, Deputy Foreign Minister Danny Ayalon, Ambassador Michael Oren, Mayor Markat, all to Los Angeles. But I've had the opportunity and the honor to meet many Israeli leaders over the years as well. Raising the Israeli flag at the Israeli consulate in 2008, the first time in U.S. history that the Israeli flag had ever been raised in front of an Israeli consulate. I saw some pictures securing millions of dollars to support the Skirball Cultural Center, the Museum of Tolerance, supporting 2009's Fiesta Shalom to bring the Latino and Jewish community of Boyle Heights together, initiating the official city Hanukkah celebration and menorah lighting with the Board of Rabbis of the Jewish Federation, having the pleasure of dancing with the rabbis of Chabad during their annual lighting of the menorah. Having the honor to cut the ribbon at the grand opening of the new Los Angeles Museum of the Holocaust in 2010, and to participate in the museum's moving observance of Yom HaShoah virtually every year since I was elected in 1994. Celebrating the centennial of the Jewish Federation of Greater Los Angeles, and just this year, inscribing letters in the Torah at the International Jewelry Center and leading the first ever City Passover celebration of freedom at City Hall. I've been fortunate to work with 5 Israeli consul generals, and it seems that Israel always sends us a representative of ambassador rank, and each one comes filling the shoes of someone who many believe they won't be able to do, and then they stretch the shoes. And obviously, David Siegel, Yaki Dayan, Ehud Danot, Uval Rotem, and Yoram Ben-Zed. I am very grateful for the close relationship I've had with all 5 of them, for their camaraderie, for their advice, for opening their homes to me on countless occasions to share Rosh Hashanah and Shabbat dinners. Thank you. But over the last 170 years, that's the amount of time that Jews and later Israelis have woven their histories into the larger history of this great city of angels. They were adventurers and entrepreneurs, working men and women, artists, refugees, and those in exile, mothers and fathers, the young and the old, machers and mensches. They settled, started families, found refuge, and sought sojourn. Over 17 decades, our Jewish and Israeli communities have grown and prospered. They've given us some of our greatest civic and political leaders, our most successful business people, our most tenacious fighters for social justice and equality, our most generous philanthropists. They have infused our city with the values of tikkun olam, tzedakah, and doing mitzvot. They are sparkling strands in the colorful weave of cultural and civic life in our city. And you know, for me, it's unthinkable what Los Angeles would be without the Jewish community. And you talked about bringing, yes, David, you talked about uniting. I've been lucky. Over the years, I've been to homes of Israelis, of Persian Jews, of Jews with 1 oven, 2 ovens, and 3 ovens. I know the difference between Shabbos and Shabbat because I have had the honor over the years of connecting with so many of you. It's not just the history of this city that is entwined with Jewish and Israeli history. A Jewish thread runs through my own personal history, and it's in the back for a moment. I was born and raised in Bow Heights, just like Seth, and at a time when it was the vibrant heart of LA's Jewish community. And I've said many times that some of my most inspiring mentors have been Jewish, and my success is unimaginable without them. I've traveled to Israel 3 times, leading delegations. I've walked the streets of Jerusalem with my children, touched its walls, and sensed the history all around me. I felt the pulse of the future in the vibrant urban culture of Tel Aviv. I've been moved by the sublime beauty of the sea and the desert. I've borne witness to the violence aimed at Israel, to the destruction caused by rockets in Sderot. I've seen the sorrow lining the faces of Israeli mothers and fathers who have suffered the unimaginable loss of their children. But amidst tragedy, I have also witnessed the unyielding strength of the Jewish people. I am constantly inspired by your determination to succeed even in the face of enormous odds. Your will to preserve your cherished homeland and your resilience in the face of adversity. So thank you for this honor tonight. Thank you for inviting me to celebrate with you. I have been proud to stand with Israel and with you over these last 8 years of your care. And my voice will never waver when it comes to speaking this basic truth. Israel is ready for peace, but there can be no peace without security. that I say that Los Angeles stands with Israel. We stand with Israel in the desire for peace and prosperity. We stand with Israel in the belief that together we can build a better tomorrow. And finally, let me just say, I said to you that this will not be my last event. You see, someone asked me when I said that I was being honored once again by this community. They said, well, what percentage Jew are you? They said 30 or 40%, and I said 51. While I will not be there, I will be with you. I will stand with you. I will work with you in the years to come, because this is a community, as I said, that has given me so much, and one that I am very, very honored to receive this honor tonight. Thank you.
All right.